Sunday morning. Webs are here for the last bit of wheat that we put through, and we're going to go on to barley in a minute. Some barley tipped behind that trailer. We're going to put through the dryer 61.7 bushel, or nearly 62. So we'll flash it through the dryer, get it up to 63, and we can get it in the shed and store it. Got some of these bolts, going to get some washers. We're going to bolt them concrete panels that are in the doorway, because there's only going to be load on one side of them, so we just don't want them sliding, because oilseed rape's like water this year, and it'll put a hell of a pressure against them. I think either them or them, M16, so I'll take them round. Just a bit funny going over that barb, but it does go. They're going to go in there, but on the other side, stop them sliding a little bit, because that being like water could flow through. Andrew's picked the baler up from Bill and Joe's, so we're going to back that in the shed, and then he's going to put the drill on. Now we've got a bit of moisture, we can get some cover crops drilled. Look, the yard's still wet. It's well, you can see the drizzle. Drizzling now. Ooh, water on the lens. Looks like he was on OSR straw last. Bob's on the chipper, that's making some lovely chip this morning. New blades, dry stuff out the pile. In. Got a fuel delivery coming. I don't think it's quite going to fit, so I'm going to pump it. That little grey tank's empty, our spare one that we take to the field. That needs to be at 5,000, I think, for it to fit. So I'll pump some out. I hope that hose will just reach, I think. Yeah, just, well, I can pull it closer. Let's take that battery off the top. It's all right, this, but that gasket there leaks, so that when the tank's full, you get fuel in the top. Need to get it empty sometime and maybe tighten them Allen keys. Put a spanner in the bottom. But we'll see. I've had a text that said the tanker's 5 kilometres away on the way, so I'll get it empty. That was one of the things when we were talking about with Certas. We said, like, you know how like Uber, you always know where your taxi's going to be and whether it's on its way. I said it's something that doesn't really cost them a lot that they should do, so when people know exactly when the fuel's going to arrive. Because if you have, I mean, we haven't run out, but if you had run out, you'd want to know. It stops the phone calls. So we're just trying to see what I mean. If you've got any other ideas of what you want a fuel company to do better, let us know in the comments, because they do read them. But yeah, I'll fill that up. I've filled up and John's filling up, and then the tank has just arrived, so that's good. So, matchy. Andrew's got the drill folded out. He's now putting that back to normal row spacing, because it was on 75 centimetre row spacing for drilling the maize. They've just trimmed a bit of OSR straw for the horse. Back on with the wood chip now. John's going to put the header on the combine, because we want to change some of these wear strips. They've worn really quickly because it's so dry and abrasive, the ground. And on these sections here, where it's a little bit lower, for them like piano keys. And we're going to also wind this in so we can get this a bit lower, so it sits easier on the header trailer. So it like rocks forwards. There you go, one's come off now anyway. That one is worn out. There's 2 in the middle worn out. The last few combines, it was a couple of years before we need to change these, but like it's 1,700 acres already, because it's just been so dry and abrasive and stuff's been really short. We've been having to skim the floor. It's like 3 there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Put the stays down. Someone was trying to be smart yesterday saying about health and safety because we lifted that ash auger with a 3-ton strap and it only weighed 400 kilos. Radiator on the digger's a bit fluffy. We're going to blow it out with the combine airline because it's pretty long. Oh no! Most of it fell off when the engine stopped, but I'll open the top and blow it this way. Andrew's going back baling again, so he's just blown the baler off. So it's all shiny and sparkly. Don't want any fire risks. Dippy hands here for straw as well. If you ever met her, you'll know why we say that. And these are students, not students, they work for Fisher German, so we're showing them around for when they're going onto farms, so they know what to look for. So what have you learned today?
I've learned that you can use old buildings.
One thing.
I've learned that drying grains, drying floors exist.
I've learned about the importance of having a huge amount of storage.
I've learned that oilseed rape is 50% oil in the actual...
Yeah, between 40 and 50, yeah.
I learned that damage can take 3 to 4 years to then like...
The soil structure damage.
Yeah.
And have you learned anything?
I've learned that Olly's putting more sheds up.
Right, here's a quiz question. What is that? I'm going to put it in the drill toolbox so we know where it is. But yeah, does anyone know what that's for? Andrew got the drill all ready, cleaned out, and well, it was pretty clean anyway from the last job he did, but filled up, calibrated, ready to go sowing cover crops. And then it come like it was going to be okay to bale, so we put the baler back on, and then it rained again, so that is now back in the shed, but at least it's ready to go tomorrow if it's not fit to bale in the morning. This barley that we cut on Saturday before it went on fire is now... We dried it on the drying floor because it was about 16-17%. It's been through the dryer on a cooling cycle, and just to give it a bit of a fluff up, it was 62 point something bushel, I think it was. I can't just remember, but it's a real nice sample, to be honest. So that's gone through the dryer, come out now at like 64, 65, so that's really good stuff. There's another load now just circulating in. Might need a little bit of a push up because it might not quite grab enough because it's not that full that day. So I'll put the Merlot on this bucket now and shove it in. A few leaves blown in, I'll have to get the leaf blower and blow them out as well, because Rob's been chipping. He's just finished now. He's just changed a set of blades on it. So he's just got to flip the bar around so that he can let the hydraulics back down. And then there's only a little bit of the pile left, but the blades are just a bit dull. So he's just been changing them. So they're nice and sharp now, because we get them sharpened. See how dull they've got? They're like a spoon, whereas the new ones are like a razor. So we have a company, I think it's Lancashire Saw Blades, come every Wednesday, pick up the dull ones, sharpen them and bring them back. That's had a bit of a chunk took out of it. That'd be like a stone or something maybe. But you can sharpen them even though they have got chips out of them. You just have a little bit of a bump in them sometimes. And then get through the rest of this pile. But we haven't chipped for like 3 or 4 weeks, so it's quite a big pile. Blown that out, then dozed that in. It's nearly full. You can see the stripe there. Hear it like rattling through the auger. That's better, it's filling a bit quicker now. There's bits of straw on that auger bed. We're going through, seeing all the dust that comes out of it. just like grass seed and bits of barley hay that can fit through the little holes. That's the bits that the Hoover misses. This is the Hoover. But it's a while since I've shown you this. This is the heat exchanger, so this now runs off hot water. That's the fan that sucks it in. Rather than having a burner on the front there, we shut these doors and it pulls hot air. Well, it pulls air through this heat exchanger from in the top of that shed where it's warm, where the water pipes come from the boiler, heats up and dries it with hot air produced by hot water. And the hot water is produced by the boiler, the other side of the shed, which runs off the wood chip. And this time of year, we're running it. The solar panels is powering it all. And it's not because we're like ultra eco, it's just the fact that we're not having to buy fuel at ridiculous prices at the moment, or electric at stupid prices. We have actually got to renew the electric supply with 2 of the other yards at the moment, and it's just gone up quite a bit just in the last week. Only 2 on today's birthday bumper. Sweet Caroline Butcher, aka my sister. Happy birthday. She must be 48 I think. And Reese Langton, that works on a Saturday, it's his birthday as well. James's boy. I remember him being born, and he's now must be 17 I think. Yeah. I think there was one more that John had remembered, but I can't remember who that was. I'm going to end the video now, going to with Oscar tonight to look at something so that you'll find a little bit more about in a couple of months. But yeah, strange day today. I've spent most of it on the phone again, which is what seems to happen every Monday. But thanks for watching if you've made it this far. Sorry it's been a bit of a boring video, but the combine's all in tip-top condition. It's going to be cutting beans I think tomorrow now. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.